Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and of course give you guys a daily crypto market update, right? What is exactly happening right now with Bitcoin and the crypto market, right? So we know that Bitcoin dropped below $20,000 just a few hours ago, right? And as I am in fact filming this video right now, guys, Bitcoin, okay, you guys can clearly see, right, is in fact dropping even more right now, guys. Okay, it is in fact dropping even more, right? You guys can clearly see that. So, right, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin has dropped over 3% today, right? This just happened, okay, just like an hour ago. You guys can clearly see that Bitcoin is in fact dropping. You guys can clearly see that. Let me go to the 1 day, so you guys can clearly see we were in fact at, just under $20,000, okay? But now, guys, we are in fact at 19.6. So Bitcoin, okay, and the whole crypto market is in fact having a drop right now as I'm from this video right now, okay? So you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin is dropped over 2%. Same with Ethereum, okay? Ethereum is currently at $1,300, okay? BNB, okay, is down 3%, almost 4%, right, at 282. XRP is currently at 49 cents. Okay, it's currently down 1%. Okay, Cardano down 2%, currently at 42 cents. Solana is down over 3%, $32. Dogecoin 4%, still at 6 cents. Right, Dogecoin has not been moving too much. Right, Polygon is having a slight dip right now. Polkadot is having a slight dip as well, 2%. Shiba Inu 3%. So you guys can clearly see that most altcoins in the crypto market are in fact dropping today, right? It is in fact dropping, and this is like happening just now, right? So Avalanche is dropping, right, 3%. Chainlink 3% as well. Same with Ethereum Classic and of course Litecoin. FTX is dropping as well. XLM Stellar dropping 1%. So yeah, everything is dropping right now, guys. So obviously, okay, this is in fact going to happen, and we have been seeing Bitcoin drop significantly, you know what I mean? Like we really have, guys. Ever since June, right? Let me just pull it up here real quick for you guys. Ever since June, right, when we had this dip right here, okay, when we had this pretty decent dip, right, Bitcoin was in fact over $30,000. It was at $31,000, and then it dropped all the way to pretty much $19,000, even lower. I think it was like below $19,000, right? And then Bitcoin, ever since this drop that we had right here, right, ever since that drop, guys, we have been seeing Bitcoin pretty much hovering between, $18,000, and then it will pump back up to over $20,000, and then it'll just go below $20,000. And it's been like that ever since pretty much we had this drop, right? Ever since June, you know what I mean? So Bitcoin, okay, this is just an example how volatile Bitcoin really is, guys. You know what I mean? And yes, I know some of you guys right now are in fact bored right now, bored with Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin hasn't really been doing anything too amazing yet, right? But I'm telling you guys right now, okay, I still believe, and I've been telling you guys this many times, I still genuinely do believe with all my heart that we will in fact see Bitcoin in the next few months, right, drop below, okay, $17,000, $15,000, $12,000, maybe even lower than that, right? Maybe, okay? I'm telling you guys right now, if you thought 2022 was a bad year for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, just wait till 2023 arrives, guys. It's going to get even worse. And I want to talk about something in this video, guys, okay? So you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin, okay, has been having this falling wedge, right? From Bitcoin's previous all-time highs, okay, last November, right, Bitcoin was almost at $70,000. It was currently at like $68,000, even $67,000, okay, at one point. So, we were in fact close to $70,000, right? It didn't quite hit that price target. But you guys can clearly see that we did in fact have this falling wedge. You guys can clearly see that, right? A falling wedge, guys, is, when Bitcoin, right, when we see something pump and then just falls down, right? You guys can clearly see that it is in fact falling down. And that's what a falling wedge pretty much is. So Bitcoin has been having this falling wedge for obviously quite some time now. Okay, back in 2021, we know that Bitcoin reached pretty much two new all-time highs, right? It reached, its new all-time high of $60,000, and then it absolutely dropped down, guys. And then when Bitcoin was around here, guys, right, that's when I was really buying, guys, right? I was really buying some Bitcoin back in 2021, and then Bitcoin absolutely shot up and then reached another new all-time high of pretty much $68,000 to $67,000, right? Almost $70,000, and then it dropped once again, guys. You guys can clearly see that, right? So this right here, guys, is in fact a falling wedge, okay, that we are in fact seeing right now. So there's different cycles of this, guys, you know what I mean? Obviously, back in this time right here, we were in fact in a bull market, okay? That's when everything was looking absolutely amazing, looking absolutely beautiful. Well, that's when everyone was in fact buying and having FOMO in them, okay? Let's not lie to ourselves here, right? And then, right, 2022 arrived pretty much, okay? And then we have just been majority of the time dropping. Yes, we had a few pumps, obviously, but as you guys can clearly see, we see mainly reds, right? Red candles, okay? And this is in fact the weekly candles. So you guys can clearly see majority of the time we have been dropping, even though yes, we have some few pumps, but majority of the time we have been dumping, you know what I mean? Especially back in March, guys. March, that's when Bitcoin absolutely just tanked. You guys can clearly see that. Look at the weekly candles right here. It's all reds, guys, okay? So a falling wedge, guys, is in fact happening right now. You guys can clearly see it. It is still in, the resistance line and whatnot, and the support line. You guys can clearly see that. And I told you guys this many times, right? I made a video a few days ago, right? If you guys haven't seen that video, please check out that video. But I told you guys, okay, when Bitcoin breaks out of this resistance line right here, we will in fact see Bitcoin pump back up. Okay, we will eventually see Bitcoin pump back up, maybe to $30,000, maybe, because I still believe, like I said earlier, guys, I still think Bitcoin is going to drop back down $17,000, $15,000, $12,000, even lower. Okay, I think that's going to happen, guys, right? Literally, the bear market has just started. Okay, there's different cycles of this, guys. Okay, so if Bitcoin drops even more, okay, let's just say we don't see a pump up, right? And Bitcoin drops, okay, keeps falling down to this wedge. Like I said, I do in fact see Bitcoin dropping back down, $15,000, $12,000, $11,000, maybe even $10,000, which is all the way down here, guys, right? Around here, right? So if Bitcoin drops all the way down here, it is in fact going slightly below, okay, the support line, right? And do I see Bitcoin going way lower? Like I'm talking like maybe $9,000, $8,000. I don't, guys. I don't see Bitcoin dropping that low. Okay, I don't think that's the Bitcoin bottom. I don't think we'll ever see Bitcoin at $10,000 at this point. But hey, okay, at this point, nothing is really impossible. Let's just put it this way. No one realistically knew. Let's just say, okay, we had a time machine. We went back to 2021 when we were in fact in a bull market at this time right here, last November, when Bitcoin was in fact over $60,000. No one knew, right, at that time that Bitcoin was in fact going to be dropping back down to $20,000, right? No one knew that. Let's be realistic here. You know what I mean? Like no one realistically really knew that Bitcoin was in fact going to be dropping back down this low. You guys have to understand, this is in fact a 70% drop from Bitcoin's previous all-time highs to where we are now. This is pretty much a over 70% drop. You know what I mean? So this is in fact a decent falling wedge, okay, for Bitcoin that we are in fact seeing right now, right? And usually, yes, guys, right? You guys can clearly see it is in fact tightening up right now. It's tightening up right now, okay, right here, guys. Okay, Bitcoin has to make a move, right? Sooner or later, Bitcoin has to at least, right, have a dump or a pump up. It has to do either one, right? And I told you guys that if Bitcoin drops below, okay, $16,000, $15,000, right? You guys can clearly see $14,000, $12,000, or even slightly lower, $11,000. It has to, right, break up after that. It just has to, you know what I mean? Bitcoin has to do something right now, guys, because usually in falling wedge, okay, you guys can clearly see towards the end, it is in fact tightening up. So Bitcoin has to do something in the next few months, right? Whether it's going to pump up, right, break out of this resistance line, okay, break out of it, or it's either going to have a drop, guys. So we will clearly see in the next few months. Personally, guys, I think Bitcoin is going to drop. Okay, yes, maybe Bitcoin will maybe go back up to $25,000, maybe even $30,000, but after that, it's just going to drop. You know what I mean? It just has to drop, guys. Personally, I just see that for Bitcoin. And that's why, guys, I've been saving my money. I've been saving most of my liquid on the side, right? And just waiting for the next crash to happen for Bitcoin to reach these price targets of $17,000, $15,000, $12,000, or maybe potentially lower. I'm 100% going all in on Bitcoin, guys. I still believe with all my heart that's going to happen for Bitcoin to reach, these price targets, these really low price targets. Okay. And of course, I'm still dollar cost averaging. Okay. I'm still buying Bitcoin every few weeks. Okay. Every week or every 2 weeks, depends how I'm feeling. And of course, Ethereum as well. Right. But I'm not investing too much. You know what I mean? I'm not buying too much, right? Because I'm mainly saving all my money, and just waiting patiently for the next crash to happen, because I really do believe this is in fact going to happen. We are in fact in recession, right? The war is in fact happening. So I reckon the markets, not just the crypto market, but also the stock market, right? Everything, silver, gold, it's all going to drop even more, guys. You know what I mean? A crash is in fact, among us. It's waiting for us, guys. Okay, especially in 2023. If you thought 2022 was a bad year, just wait till 2023, guys. It's going to get even worse. Now, the fear and greed index, real quick, guys, I want to give you guys a little update on this. It's currently at 23. We saw last night, right, when I was filming my video, we were in fact at 26. Now it dropped to 23. We were literally in fear mode, just fear mode, and now we are in fact at extreme fear mode. So this indicator has gone down, okay, by 3. So we are in fact back at extreme fear mode, because like I said, everything right now is in fact dropping. You know what I mean? As I'm filming this video right now, Bitcoin has dropped over 2%, almost 3%. Same with Ethereum and most other altcoins. Look at BNB, dropped over 4%. You know what I mean? So the crypto market right now, guys, is in fact in the reds. It is in fact having a slight dip right now. Okay. So we're going to see in the next few hours what's going to happen with Bitcoin and the whole crypto market. I will obviously keep you guys updated. But yes, guys, we are in fact in, okay, Bitcoin right now, you guys can clearly see, is in fact in a falling wedge right now. So we have to see what's going to happen for Bitcoin, because like I said, you guys can clearly see right here for the past few months, ever since June, ever since we had this dip right here, okay, ever since that crash, right? You guys can clearly see Bitcoin has been hovering between, like $18,000 to like, over $20,000 for the past, few months, ever since June to now. You know what I mean? So Bitcoin has to do something really, really, really soon, guys. You know what I mean? Either a pump up, right? Either a breakout out of this resistance line, or it's going to, have a drop, right? So we're going to see. I will in fact keep you guys updated, but personally, like I said, I do see Bitcoin dropping, okay? And hey, I could be wrong. Bitcoin could actually break out, but then eventually, once it breaks out of this resistance line, it's going to drop, okay? I still believe 100% sometime next year in 2023, in the next few months, we're going to see Bitcoin, okay, at its lowest point. And I think that's going to be Bitcoin's rock bottom. And I'm 100%, guys, going all in on Bitcoin. And I'm going to have proof. I'm going to be buying some Bitcoins. And of course, I will in fact have some proof. And I will in fact film it for you guys, right? So that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers. I literally appreciate all you guys that have been supporting me. I see the love, I see the support for the past, few months. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, it's been absolutely amazing. You guys know who you are, and I know who you guys are, the real ones, right? Because I read the comments and I know exactly who the real ones are. So keep up the support. I really do appreciate all you guys so much. I hope you guys are in fact doing well, and I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will in fact catch you guys in my next video. Peace.